Little one, she is cutting. You know it, na? Oh, she was just practicing. Calling her daddy for the Elnir. You know it, yeah? Hey, Usharapa. Usar. Hey, Usar. Usar. Tomahawk. ఎక్స్పల్సన్ ఉందనా? Guys, always wear gloves and all shit.
Because if you have clarity in the 3D, the execution will happen. Execution will happen easier. Okay, all your trial and error, ये कलर चलेगा, वो कलर चलेगा, ये डिजाइन चलेगा, all that should happen in the design. Reaction ये दूसरा करो.
Here we are at Bella Homestay, run by two youngsters from the region. Very comfortable stay, very neat and clean, nicely maintained. We still have stars visible in the sky. The breakfast has just come, and we will soon be going to the starting point in a jeep. Starting point of the Kudremukha trek in a jeep shortly. All the bikes, all our primary mile connectivity through bikes, all the bikes parked here, and last mile connectivity through jeeps to the trek. This is the CB200X after a day of hard work, bringing me here to the base camp Kudremukha adventure. A lot of road dust. One of the problems of group travel is you have to bear with the nocturnal orchestra of snores. Yes. Else, if you have an individual room, you can isolate yourself with this sound. Otherwise, you'll have to bear with the orchestra of snores. There usually is a competition on Jugalbandi in nights. That's how it is. This is our last mile connectivity, a Mahindra, I think MM540 or something like that. All classic dials with amp meter, oil pressure, fuel. This, I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, or maybe it's the temperature gauge. This is the temperature gauge, and then this is the speedo. Nice and rusty. 4x4 lever here, high, low, etc. And this is a 4-speed gearbox. Neat stuff. And open windscreen to let some air in. This is the starting of the Kudremukha trek. This is what it says. Altitude 1892 meters above MSL. This is the forest check post, and we should start the timer from here. Trek. Trek starts 9 kilometers from here, and it's start the timer. He is one of the local guides, very nice and fit, below 45 kilos probably. And me weighing almost double his size. So let's see. Yeah, the clock is ticking. I'm trekking with my Royal Enfield biking shoes. Yes, quite a task, but let's see if it holds up well and if it is comfortable to trek with. We just finished the initial effort climb, maybe just a 15-minute climb it was, and you can see the beautiful view. This is what I like about treks. It makes you out of breath. And there you see, that is the peak of Kudremukha. That is where we will be going now, and this is the path we follow. Here's our local guide. Sir, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿ? ಹಾಯಪ್ಪ. He climbs. ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಸತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ? ಹೋಗಿ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ? Okay. 2.5 hours is what he takes for one climb. That is as fit as he is. Amazing. And look at us. Look at us, my dear friends. This is one of the first trees you get on the trek. Huge. And there is another tree up front. I'll show you that once we reach there. A well-defined path for most of the route. It's getting brown by the day, by the hour in fact. Yeah. It has a different charm in the monsoons. Still, nevertheless, 100 times better than any God-forsaken city. And that is the Kudremukha peak. Let me try and zoom in. There you see. That is where we go, and probably there might be. That is where we go. I'm sorry, yeah, the focus doesn't work. There might be a signboard up there, and yeah, there is a signboard out there, and we'll take a look at that. Deep forest streams that you find here. Beautiful. In the monsoons, this area would be filled to the hilt with leeches. Thankfully, it is the summer, and we were able to walk stress-free without the fear of getting bitten by the leeches. These places, especially where you find dead leaves, are breeding grounds and waiting and hunting grounds for the leeches. This is one of the boards that you see. How many kilometers? They're not mentioned. Supposed to be 7 kilometers. They've etched it out there. And that is the Kudremukha peak. A bit closer. And then you see these dark black mountains. Basically they were burnt. The grass is burnt out there. It might soon be the case for this too, till monsoons come.
Wild buffalo. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸಿಕ್ತಾ ಓಡಾಯ್ತು ಓಡಾಯ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸದ್ಯ ಎಂತದ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಓಡೈ ಶಬ್ದ
That was a bison. Apparently it was a bison. So we are amongst wildlife. Beautiful, beautiful streams en route. It's a balancing act. Watch where you're stepping. Hop, 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 hop. Whew. So that's the peak you see, getting closer by the step, and pretty soon one will be climbing inclines to reach there. It can get tough from now. And this is what we might call the Unti Mara, a lone tree in the midst of grassland. This is considered the halfway mark probably to the peak. Very scenic, especially when it's green, it's beautiful, and when it's brown, it has a charm of its own. Details of some of the wildlife primates of Kudremukha National Park: lion-tailed macaque, Hanman langur, Malabar slender loris. This is the Unti Mara, the lone tree. That is a peak hidden behind this meadow. It took 1 hour 37 minutes to reach lone tree. Let's see how long it takes for us to reach the peak. So when you're trekking, initially you do feel a bit apprehensive and tired, but then it's a matter of 15-20 minutes. Once your body gets warmed up, there's no looking back. As long as there's glycogen and glucose in your blood, you just keep going. It's a meditative experience. All the juices that are released, the dopamines, and all other concoction of hormones that get released, man, that high is different. It's totally different. You might have heard of the term runner's high. Trekking also gives you the same kind of high when you exert. Now we are close to 1 hour, 2 hours of trekking on inclines and plains, and then thanks to the good nutrition I had last night and good sleep also, that adds to the fact that you don't get fatigued much, and then you actually begin to enjoy the hardship. Yeah. If I'm gonna put it right, that's how it is. Amazing experience. You gotta try trekking. My viewers, you gotta try trekking if you're not done so already. So guys, here's my review of the Royal Enfield riding boots. The review is simple. Don't use it for trekking. Simple as that. Why? Because it started biting me here at this point, where you have the heel armor. That's where it started biting me. And I don't have a coconut oil on me as of now, and I'm suffering with each step. Each step is irritating. Else I would have been with those guys out there. I was almost telling them, in fact, but this slowed me down. So simple review, guys. Don't use this for trekking, just use it for riding. Yeah. And this is the view you get almost halfway through the peak. A little bit more further and then it will be the peak. I hope I'm able to finish it in one piece in terms of my heels. Let's see. 2 more kilometers. Let me give you a visual. That's how we go on top. And then that's the peak. That's the peak, and that's the path leading to the peak. That's the peak. Kudremukha peak. Almost close. 3 hours 8 minutes. Almost reached the peak, guys. That is it. We're almost on flat surface now. A little bit of a climb out there, and of course out here. That's it. And then you are at the peak. So this is the stream. I might say just trickling down, full of moss, and that'll be the ascent. So guys, here we are. This is the peak where the air is clean, the view is life affirming. This is the abode of gods. This seems to be like a lightning conductor, probably, along with some solar panels and the flag of Karnataka, and details about the peak, 1892 meters above mean sea level. Just look at the beauty. Just look at the life affirming scenery, rather. Beautiful. Let's zoom in on our path, trekking path. A part of the trekking path, that is. You can see that. Mission accomplished. Kudremukha peak reached or summited. So hang in there, guys. This is the magic of biking and trekking together. Tomorrow I'll throw in a bonus of a bit of a trail riding too for you. So you guys can have fun watching it. Let's also zoom in at some bushfire out there. Very common sight in the summers. The grass catches fire and you see the smoke billowing out there. Time to eat food, the lunch that is, and then let's take a look at the time it took for us to reach. 4 hours 37 seconds as we are speaking. So we could call it a 4-hour trek. As far as my fitness is concerned, yes. But all throughout I had sufficient energy. Although my legs are paining as of now. But I did not whine and complain as such. Except for the fact that the shoes started biting me, the heel that I was showing you already. They started biting. And I put in a makeshift paper napkin out there to prevent the friction. So I hope it holds. Either ways, while walking down, my foot will be leaning towards the front and the heel might not rub that much. So that's what I'm hoping for. Apart from that, no major complaints. I owe this good endurance to probably a good night's sleep. At least I got around 5 hours of continuous non-stop deep sleep and good nutrition. In terms of carbs, I loaded up on carbs in the morning with rice and noodles and stuff. So that helped quite a lot. Alright guys, signing off. More updates later. Ciao. God damn it, I had to beat the lid with a stone to open this. That's how tight it was, sealed up. I would have gone back hungry, empty stomach. Thanks to the stone. I didn't even have proper tools on me. Started the descent, started the stopwatch. Let's see how long it takes for us to reach down to the place where the jeeps will pick us up and take us to the homestay. Finished the whole 2-liter bottle and refilled it here at this stream. So I did drink around 100-150 ml of water from here, just to be seen what's going to happen next. Let's see. So far the water looks clear without any particulates, except for extremely minute ones, but let's see what happens. Here we go guys, we took 4 hours 24 minutes to get down from the peak. 4 hours to go up, 4 hours 24 minutes to come down. The coming down was with a little bit of a break. We did take it easy while coming down. So let's conclude this trek. This is what it is. Sitting here and just chilling and soaking in the green, serene atmosphere, because pretty soon I'll be getting fried in shit. Oh, here comes African twin. Pretty soon I'll be frying in the shit of Bangalore. So Let me make the most of this place. So the concept of chicken wings goes both the ways. The lesser the chicken wings, the more balls you have or more stupid you are. So it can swing both the ways. So far this is my chicken wing on the right side, approximately 1 centimeter. Approximately 1 centimeter or even less. On this side is around 1 centimeter. 10 mm of chicken wings. And from the front, 10 mm to 1 centimeter approximately, which is pretty decent.